Coming up on Cedar Valley today, Wartburg softball is on the ball with new coaching staff. A Wartburg graduate prepares for the Olympic trials. And Wartburg students build awareness of the African water crisis. This is Cedar Valley today. Wartburg Athletics are welcoming a new leadership team. Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Christina Alexander.
And I'm Kaylin Thompson. The Knights gear up for another softball season under new leadership. I had the chance to meet with the new coaches as they started practice this past week. Wartburg softball begins the season with a new roster of players and a brand new coaching staff. Jamie Mueller comes to Wartburg from DePaul University in Indiana, where she last coached. She was hired by athletic director Rick Willis just this past summer, which didn't allow her to recruit any of this season's 32 players.
It's exciting. It's also a little nerve-wracking. Normally, you have the luxury of knowing who's coming in every year because you get to recruit them.
One person Mueller did know coming in was former DePaul player Taylor Golden, who now serves as her assistant coach.
I know how Jamie coaches because I was a player of hers, and I believe in it 100%, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Mueller is also the strength and conditioning coach for the team. She says that role allowed her to get to know the players better in the off-season.
I've had the benefit of playing softball, coaching softball, and being a strength and conditioning coach, so I get to use the movements that we use on the field and then use weights to make us more powerful and stronger.
She definitely communicates very well with us. I think it's a really good relationship we have established this year, and I'm really excited to continue to have that relationship.
The Knights only have one senior and two juniors, but Mueller says a young team is exciting.
You know that group of players will get to play together for the next 3 or 4 years, and hopefully that means in the next 3 or 4 years they'll be really great and gel together and have great team culture.
With a lack of upperclassmen that we have, I think there's going to be a lot of new emergence of leaders within the team, but I believe the coaches are also becoming great leaders for us.
Wartburg softball will be traveling to Florida at the end of this month, where Coach Mueller says the team will face some tough competition. Best of luck to the Knights.
With over 650 football teams across 4 divisions, it is often questioned which team is the best in the state. One company tries to find an answer. Hero Sports named Wartburg as the best college football team in Iowa. Every team in the state was ranked regardless of their division. Wartburg pulled ahead in the rankings after their final win against Central College. A scoring system was created to take into account both recent and previous successes in the program.
Things are different from division to division, but it does measure a history of success and consistency over a long period of time, which we're proud of, and it is a credit to our players and the coaches that have been part of that over that span.
Hero Sports mentions the biggest reason Wartburg won in Iowa is because of their dominance in the Iowa Intercollegiate Athletic Conference over the last 15 years. The Swens Millboy belt is staying in Waverly for another year. The top-ranked Wartburg wrestling team defeated 7th-ranked Augsburg in the annual Battle of the Burgs, 29-10. Augsburg only won 3 individual matches, with Wartburg winning the other 7. These two teams will not meet again until Division III National Wrestling Championship on March 11th and 12th. A Wartburg grad is set to run in the U.S. Olympics marathon trials next week. Erin Reese-Muller, a graduate from 2000, has a passion for running long distances. She was an All-American Hall of Fame inductee and one of the nation's elite marathoners, and didn't stop competing after she graduated. This will be her 3rd and last attempt in the trials due to pregnancy problems with her most recent child in 2014, who was diagnosed with spina bifida. While pregnant, Moeller and her son went through surgery, causing Moeller to attend multiple therapy sessions to restore torn muscles. She says her inspiration is her family and thinks of each of her kids as a blessing in her life. All 3 of her kids will be cheering her on at the trials in Los Angeles on February 13th. After the break, Wartburg College is continuing with a tradition in celebration of V-Day. Stay with us.
A car. A car gives you freedom. A new beginning. Room to grow. And in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
A Wartburg organization is raising awareness for Africa's water crisis with a pancake fundraiser. The event will be held tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. in St. Mary's Catholic Parish Hall in Waverly. Water to Thrive also raises funds to put freshwater wells in rural African communities. There is no cost for the event, but a free will donation will be collected. The money raised at the pancake dinner will go directly toward funding of a well.
People should attend because you can get a better sense of awareness about the water crisis as a whole, and you can get a better sense of awareness of what Water to Thrive is on Wartburg's campus and what we do. And it's a great place to fellowship with other community members and students from the Wartburg campus to benefit Water to Thrive.
The Vagina Monologues had its 10th annual performance yesterday. The next performances are tonight at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday at 8 p.m. in the McCaskey Lyceum. The monologues touch on the subjects of rape, sex, and the female body. Vagina Monologues will be donating their proceeds to Cedar Valley Friends of the Family.
It brings awareness to how simple our bodies are and how cool our bodies are, and it talks about, like I said, feminism and violence against women. It just makes everyone aware.
Next, we take a look at what is trending in the Cedar Valley. Stay with us.
When was the last time you got hyped up about your checking account? It's easy at State Bank. With Hype Checking, you can earn up to 2.04% APY on balances up to $25,000. Plus, get a free debit card with unlimited transactions, reimbursement up to $15 in ATM fees per cycle, free online banking, mobile banking, bill pay, and more. Get hyped up at State Bank with checking that earns you more. Open yours today. State Bank. Community-minded, customer-focused. Member FDIC.
Here's what's trending in the Cedar Valley. The Cedar Falls Police Department would like to remind residents that the 48-hour parking ordinance is in order. Beginning Saturday, February 6th at 7 a.m., the Cedar Falls Police Department will begin ticketing all vehicles in violation of the 48-hour ordinance. Any vehicle not moved within 24 hours after receiving the citation will be towed at the owner's expense. And grab your skis. The 15th annual Candlelight Ski is this Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. The ski starts on the Waverly Rail Trail at the trailhead behind East Quickstar. Participants will follow the Candlelit Trail for 1.1 miles to the turnaround point bonfire where there will be hot cocoa. You do not need to register for this free event. And now let's take a quick look at your weather.
Are you a high school senior passionate about becoming a writer, producer, editor, or even a cinematographer?
Wartburg College's Department of Journalism and Communication wants students like you to join our award-winning creative community.
We've created a digital cinema and production program centered on real-world experiences, with a goal of helping you master digital skills in video, audio, and live production.
You'll have the opportunity to work in our digital production control room, live recording studios, and have access to our full line of digital cinema gear.
This program is designed for digital creatives who want to explore areas such as screenwriting, producing and directing, digital cinematography and lighting design, music production and digital audio recording, live video production and streaming.
We're committed to training the next generation of digital storytellers. For more information about Wartburg's Department of Journalism and Communication, find us online and on Facebook.
Joining us now is Alex Geisens and Hannah Hagee, two Wartburg students who are campaigning to be next year's student body president and vice president. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Of course.
So first, when did you decide to run for election?
Alex actually asked me in about September if I would be interested in running with him, so we've been planning it for quite a time since he's out in Denver.
And what are some major points of your campaign?
Yeah, of course. Alex, do you want to talk about that? Yes, maybe not. Well, Alex is out in Denver, so it's a little difficult to hear him. But one of our main points for our campaign is less talk, more action. So we want to actually be vocal with what we're doing, but actually get stuff done. And then we also want to raise the tough questions across campus, so making sure that we're dealing with student issues, getting students involved, and just being aware of the different things that are going on, as well as pushing for more transparency across campus.
And as you mentioned, Alex is in Denver at Wartburg West right now. So does that bring more problems when it comes to debates and stuff like that?
It brings a little more pressure and a little more pre-planning, but that's why it was nice to get it started in about September, because we've been able to plan that and know ahead of time. So having awesome technology like being able to Skype him in and that sort of thing, which we'll hopefully do for the debate, is going to be really helpful.
So now, Alex, since you're at Wartburg West, how do you prepare for the election? Is it a grueling process like a national election?
Can you hear me first of all?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we knew it was good enough, and we planned ahead. And so most of the stuff that I can do from a distance, like social media or designing posters, being in touch with the print center, that's all the stuff that I can do from a distance. And when it's something that has to happen on campus, then Hannah steps in, and we have a group chat going on with some people that are helping us out. And so when we need people on campus, Hannah always puts that together and makes it work.
Now, you mentioned social media. Do you expect it to be very helpful during your campaign?
I definitely think so. I mean, we have our Facebook page, and that's really nice because Alex has actually been able to make some updates from Denver, so he's able to be kind of visual even though he's not on campus right now. So that's a great way to get people to be able to see him and be able to get our stuff out there.
Okay, and what sets you apart from the other candidates?
Oh, that's a good question. I guess Alex and I, kind of what we go for is the fact that we met on the very first day of orientation our freshman year. So we've been friends for these past 3.5 years, which is really exciting. And so that has given us the ability to get to know each other and to be able to grow and get to know our leadership styles and the way we could work together, which will definitely help us if we were to be leading the student body next year.
And this is just a question for both of you. What would you like the voters to know about you?
Alex?
Yep. Hannah and I really have done our homework. Last semester we met with former student body presidents and several deans of the college to really get ideas and form a campaign that works for the students. And so when we get elected, we already have all of that going, and so we can really hit the ground running day one.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And now let's take a look at what's happening in the Cedar Valley this weekend. Stay with us.
As Wartburg alumni, we're proud to support Knights Athletics. And as First National Bank employees, we're here to serve you first.
Here are 3 events happening in the Cedar Valley this weekend. The Waterloo Christian Parent-Teacher Fellowship is hosting a pancake breakfast on Saturday morning. Proceeds will provide educational tools to students. And on Saturday night, the Gallagher Blue Dorn will showcase fashion. The Fashion for Action event will help prove fashion can be empowering and stress the importance of creativity. To finish out the week, the Waterloo Blackhawks will be stopping in the Cedar Falls Shields on Sunday to sign autographs for their fans. And today's top stories were the Wartburg softball team gained a new player and a new coach. Jamie Mueller comes to Wartburg after being at DePauw University for 3 years. Wartburg alum Erin Reese-Moeller will be competing in the U.S. Olympic Marathon Trial on February 13th. And in honor of V-Day, which brings light to violence against women, students at Wartburg are performing the vagina monologues. Thank you for watching Cedar Valley Today. Like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter for more content. And be sure to download our app on Google Play and on the Apple Store. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.